What's going on, dudes and dudettes? So ex-USC wide receiver Drake London of the Atlanta Falcons just reached a 4-year, $141 million extension with $100 million guaranteed. I believe he's the third highest paid receiver in the league as of right now, and is the highest paid wide receiver in Falcons history. So big congrats to ex-USC Trojan. And another ex-USC Trojan, Caleb Williams of the Chicago Bears, is going to be gracing the Madden 2027 covers. So pretty cool and looking ones in the deluxe edition as well. They didn't get another player, so he's definitely the top guy right now. And yeah, I guess it's USC is the only school to have an athlete featured on the cover of Madden and the college football game in the same year. They did it a second time back then when it was Troy Polamalu on the Madden cover and Mark Sanchez on the college one, which is really awesome history for USC football. So still continuing that great success there. A little bit of like recruiting updates. I know Javon Vitale, I mentioned that he might have been thinking about shutting down his recruitment, but that did become official after this last visiting weekend. Also, Roy Oliver III shutting down his recruitment. That's good just because they pretty much taking a chance on him with him classifying a year early coming to college, and at least he's committing like that. So I'm not mad about that at all. And then they did make a big impression on that 4-star offensive lineman from Hawaii, Isaiah Bertola, but he did not commit this last weekend, sadly. And I know they recently offered 2 other guys at his position in the same class, so maybe they're trying to light the fire under him to make a decision. So we'll see on that front. I know the 2028 5-star offensive tackle Austin Atala from Southern California has the top 8 schools, and USC is part of that, so I'm happy about that. And also a 4-star cornerback in Jordan Hicks has a June 11th USC unofficial visit, which I'm surprised they're still going after a corner in this class, but we'll see where they end up with him. I know USC is apparently one of the 2 teams that Texas Tech is discussing to have a home-and-home series in 27 and 28. So starting next year, it's going to be a big-time matchup because they're one of the top schools right now, at least paying their way to get into these finals matchups. So we'll see if that ends up coming true. And then the USC flag football team for the women's side, they did make a team, like they're branding with the Inside Grind app. Don't know exactly what that was, but they're partnering up with them, and they're also partnering up with the NIRSA Women's Club Flag League, and they're excited to have them joining in that building group out there. So yeah, a couple of nice things for them as they ended their inaugural season pretty recently, and hopefully just on to some more success for both the men and women of Troy.